So it's my 50th birthday. Feeling a bit sad. I'm remembering my 3 lovely cats who are no longer with me. Sausage, Whiskey and Rupert. I miss them a lot. Fortunately, I've got Percy these days, and you know, Percy, me and Percy, we're very close really. But I mean, the sad thing about this weekend has been I had a party, but a lot of my nieces and nephews didn't come. I just kind of, you know, I'm 50. I thought it would have been good if they'd come, and just a bit sad. Anyway.
Is there anything you'd like to thank Neil for?
Neil
Uncle
Morrow. Neil Morrow.
No, Morrow, yeah. Not Buchanan.
Yes. No. God, what would I like to thank Neil for? Thanks for keeping your distance. Really, you know, a lot of people tend to smother me and give me too much attention and too much advice. Since when I decided I want to be a sports journalist at the age of 10, I'm sure every ounce of Neil's being wanted to, as a sports journalist himself, you know, give his nephew a head start, give him lots of tips, lots of advice, lots of opportunities to learn and work in that environment. But he rigorously restrained from doing that. You know, he wouldn't answer my calls. He wouldn't answer my texts. He wouldn't even answer my letters.
Neil's always been there for me as an uncle. He's, you know, when I've needed emotional support, when I've, you know, needed some life advice, Neil's always been there, you know, on the end of the phone or in person. You know, he'd come and see you wherever you are in the world.
Hi Neil, it's your nephew David here. I'm really sorry I can't be at your 50th birthday this evening. What I'm doing that means I can't make it is something that I know you do almost every day. I'm picking random locations on the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, random locations, and checking the weather in those locations, in spite of the fact that I'm not going to be there. I think you understand that's really important, and that's why I can't. So have a great time. I'll let you know what the weather in Cyprus is like, and all the best.
Hold it, nice down. So, Madam Jaja, can you feel anything coming through? Is there anybody there?
We need some silence, please.
Yes.
Is there anybody?
Quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm getting something.
Oh, Madam Jaja, what?
No. Need to be serious. Getting something like
I'm smelling something.
pork.
Pork! Oh, it's moving. It's coming now. Oh, it's going to
No, quiet. It's coming.
Hey, the cop's pointing to A.
What is Does that mean anything to anyone?
Sauce. What's going back to his again? I know, sausage.
Is that sausage?
Oh, Madam Shasha, can you see him? Lift it. Can you see him?
Oh, sausage.
Is that you, Sausage? 1 meow for yes, and 2 meows for no.
And, Sausage, have you been well on the other side?
Oh,
Good.
bless him. Lovely.
Sausage, do you have a message for Neil?
Hey Jack, how are you? Birthday party? Neil? Neil who? Uncle Neil. Oh, I'll probably make up some excuse or something. Oh, hello. Happy birthday, Neil. I'm sure your party's really exciting, but there's some stuff I need to be watching here, sorry.
Hey Ben, why are you not at Neil's party?
I'm too busy having a midlife crisis. That said, Neil's been having one for the last 25 years.
I can't actually make Neil's birthday party. Would love to, obviously would love to, but I've got a lot of things that I need to be tweeting about over the next few days. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening both globally in terms of sport, politics, and as you can see, I've now got 263 followers who want my opinion, who want to hear what I have to say. And as I said when I started my Twitter account, you know, that's going to have to be my priority and goal, and I am going to have to miss family events like this. So unfortunately, Neil, on this occasion, I won't be able to attend his birthday party, but as I said, my priority has to be Twitter.
So Jenny, why aren't you going to Neil's 50th birthday party?
Alexa, why aren't we going to Neil's 50th birthday party?
Do you really need me to spell it out for you? Okay, here's a list. 1. The state of him. 2. He never wins an argument. 3. After Alexis and Alex, I'm worried he'll try to date me next.
Alexa,
4.
stop.
He never shuts up about football.
Alexa,
5.
stop.
He thinks rugby league is superior to rugby union. 6.
Alexa.
His childhood nickname was Anneli Titch Sissy Baby Wicco.
You know, I remember asking Uncle Neil what he was going to get Jack for his birthday, his nephew Jack, and he said to me, same thing he gets every year, nothing. And I had a pretty similar experience growing up, so just thanks to Uncle Neil for all the happy birthdays over the years and the pats on the back.
I'm really excited about Neil's 50th birthday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it because I promised my friends I'd be watching the World Cup. You know, I'm very excited about it, and you know, I think this is an important time for England. You know, we might still be third, so who knows? But yeah, unfortunately, I can't make it.
Jaja, help us again.
Well, let's see if we can get someone else after that success. Okay, we need quiet again, please. I'm getting a smell of peat.
Smoke.
And
Smoke.
smoky, with an undertones of heather. Auntie Heather! Auntie Heather! No.
And colours? Any
No.
colours? Black.
I'm getting black and white.
Oh, black and white.
See if they can come through to us.
It's moving. It's
We've
moving.
got a W.
W. And
W.
H or H.
H or H. Let's be inclusive. Yes.
It must be. Peach. It must be. Who is it? Whiskey.
Hello everyone. I've finally decided to come forward to talk about my experiences with Neil. You know, he was always a heavy petter. Everybody knew that. But, you know, sometimes it just gets to one stroke behind the ears too far. You know, he used to walk around the house bragging, kind of saying things like, I'm a pussy magnet, and other completely inappropriate behaviour. I'd just like you to all, you know, let the others speak, listen to them, and, you know, let's make sure this never happens again.
So Lucy, why are you missing Neil's 50th birthday party?
I've just been dealing with a lot of crap. Potty training Scarlett. But not as much crap as debating with Neil. Happy 50th. Can I do my baby shark now?
why are you missing Neil's 50th birthday party?
What are you talking about? I'm there. It's absolutely bloody amazing. Come on, fly, my pretty. Fly, fly.
So, Michael, what would you like to thank Neil for?
I guess I'd like to, well, yeah, thank him for buying a holiday house in Spain. You know, people questioned the decision to buy it just months before a global economic crisis left the property ladder all over the world in ruins. You know, there was ways in which Neil could have spent that money. Sure, he could have invested in government bonds like David did. He could have started his own business like Jack and Philip. He could have got married like Ben and Sam. But to buy property in Spain that I've been able to visit twice in the past 7 years, it's actually pretty clever.
Wait, Neil's birthday? No, it's fine. I'll just say I've got to watch some paint dry. Emily saying that already. I'll say football, I've got to watch the World Cup. Jack saying that. Tweets, I've got so many tweets to respond to, so many. I will stay at home and just make sure that's all okay. Michael's saying that, right. I've got to check the weather on the way. Well, what do you mean all the excuses are gone? Right, fine, see you there.
Oh, Madam Jaja, can we try again?
Yes,
please.
I'm getting something else.
Oh, I'm getting
Someone's
what
coming through.
Something strong, somebody very close to Neil.
Yes, someone kingly.
Do you think it might even have been a sexual partner?
Oh, something very like that. Maybe not quite.
There were
What
just
do we
rumours.
think? Just maybe just like that.
Oh, so what's its
Well,
name? Oh, where's the right letter? Alright, so all over
Very
this end.
strong presence here.
Very
Very
strong.
quick.
Very dominant.
Oh, you. We're getting you.
Oh, is it a bear? Is it a bear?
Rupert!
Oh, it's Rupert!
Well, my name is Rupert. I suppose in another life I was held captive by Neil. As you can see, I now choose to live as a snow leopard in witness protection, and thankfully my life is much better now than it was 5 or 6 years ago when I lived under the tyranny of Neil in Manchester. You know, often some of the worst times when he would come back from work and he would sing to me, and it was very, very bad and very aggressive, and he had no respect for my personal space at all. He would regularly pick me up and push his face into my neck as if I was to display some affection back, and quite frankly I was trapped. I did try and escape on several occasions, and he held me captive by putting a microchip in me and ensuring that at all times he knew where I would be, where to get me. I tried to escape. I tried to alert neighbours. They just gave me a saucer of milk and sent me back to Neil where the singing would start again. But thankfully I'm in a much better place now, so I just hope the next cat is a little bit more fortunate than I was.
Happy birthday, Uncle Neil. Genuinely sorry that I can't be there. Have a great time, and I hope to see you, Alex, and Percy very soon.
I think I'd just like to thank Neil for the £20 he's given us as a kind of joint birthday Christmas present from about the age of 8 to 18. You know, that's over 10 years, that's a £200 investment, and it's really transformed my life and made me who I am today. So, yeah, Neil, thanks for, you could have actually thought about giving us another kind of present, something more caring or thoughtful. But really, I think money was actually the best way of helping me achieve my ambition, so thank you.
Happy birthday, Neil!
feel I've got to respond to a lot of the allegations that appeared in that film. I don't want to. I feel I'm demeaning myself by doing it, but I'm going to do it. First of all, the weather in Cyprus. Very warm. Very warm. Twitter, well, you know what? You know, it's been a big weekend. You know, there's been VAR, there's been Brexit. My public need me. You know, you might not. Your public, you don't have a public, frankly. Paint dry, come on. Do better than that. And frankly, Jack, I gave you 20 quid a year. You didn't even deserve 20 quid a year. You're very lucky to have had it. But, you know, I'm going to actually deal with the real issues that were raised here. From Sausage, Whiskey, and Rupert. How dare they? I love them more than I've loved anyone. And it was locker talk at most. Do you know what? The kids, they can't cope with a bit of screeching, a bit of singing. What's the point in being a cat? This fella here, he doesn't need your help. He doesn't need anybody's help. Look at him, he's so happy. He's a lovely boy. He's a lovely boy. Right, anyway, well, thanks for not coming. I'm glad you didn't come. Happy birthday.